Oh man, I didn't bring them. All right, so let's do a quick read for the morning. For the morning. Again, I was thinking about that when it said in the Bible last night, like that says, "I shall see no mourning." There's somebody that think that they that tough, that they not gonna cry for nothing. Argentina. Um, I feel like they are chemically processing me to not be able to see what people are doing to me, so that I can't cry, so I can seem like I'm not gonna cry about something, or I'm not trying to be tough. I don't see what these people be doing. That's how I know we ain't on the. It's not being prideful. It's like that's how I know we're not on the same level or something, because I don't see what they doing. I can pick it up. I know it's in me to be able to dig. Maybe if I really cared that much. That's why you don't see me digging. We just basically get what we get here. I'm not going any further than that. I don't be Googling nobody and all that other shit. None of that, really. Heavily. It's kind of weird, though, that all these people that's claiming that I'm doing this is the ones doing it to me. To try to get on me, my attention, irritate me, or something like this. you know, Period. If somebody had everything but their inheritance in the man. And y'all, we doing all this for no reason. All this is ridiculous. Like, it's something wrong with these people, because they allegedly have their pairs or their partners. There could be some pride. These are like idols or celebrities or something like this, acting like, why you think you would talk to us like that? Well, ain't you like anybody else on this earth? We talk about the president. People talk about the president. They talk about anything. And now I just found out that some of these people is in the tarot. They talking about some of us. Like, the tarot is just basically the paparazzi for regular everyday people that is supposed to be being or doing something bigger. And you blocked us from these things, or you trying to block us from these things and bully us, and then cry wolf when we pick up on our radar that, oh, these must be bitches that's watching me in my house. These are people that's watching little old me. It's your GMO tarot readers. It's not the masculine that y'all done had amongst yourself, that you separated from me, that you want to say, oh, since you done this thing. I'm not that person. Even if these was people that was leaving shit in their lyrics or doing signs and symbols, I never caught on to it. It's not that. Somebody knows that somebody is a being that has to deal with touch and stuff. So, like I said, if these guardians have been depriving somebody from, hold on, from a human contact, or from like living contact, or like being around somebody that can actually give them what they give them. But you know what? I thought about it. With my relationship with this person I've been in for the 25 or something years, or whatever this is, since I was 13. If I think about it, this person was never touchy-feely. Yeah. Whatever I want, whatever I need, whenever I say it, however I say it, okay. Especially when we were younger. Especially before the witchcraft on the house. In this new house. Yeah. Okay. Can you give me this? Can you do this? Or something like this. Yeah, but something changed during the spell work or whatever they did in the house. But as far as like touchy-feely or something like that, no, this person has not, it's not in his nature with me. Okay, there must be a reason. Like I say, either somebody genetically modified this person to be like that, or the person ain't like that, or they just don't want to be like that with me. But then why was you with somebody Why would anybody be questioning me or trying to charge me with a crime against this person if you found out that this person could give those things? They just decided to be with me because I didn't know any better and waste my time by not giving me the affection that I needed. That means that even if we're bots or if they've been doing MK Ultra or something, that means that you programmed this relationship to be how it was because you was hoping that I would be or stay some kind of nympho that will always need either friends or somebody else to communicate with, be around, interact with, in order for me to feel some kind of way. So you can make it seem like I'm a soul sucker and I'm an energy harvester that I'm not. You wanted to make it seem like by dropping somebody down a little bit lower in the dark, as people stalking them in a weird way, now even more weird. You wanted to make it seem like when I stop hanging around with them people, look at these people, they're still joyous and da-da-da, and this person is not. It's just not true. It's just I'm not concerned with the same things that those people, I don't get at the luxury of being able to be concerned with the things that those people are concerned with. Because I'm the one that all eyes is on secretly. You didn't even want to do it in public, so that I could seem crazy or some shit like this. You know what I'm saying? And them people ain't, these people are going off doing stuff, building stuff or whatever like this with the little trinkets and shit that they was able to pick up or take from me. With the changed names, the new bodies. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got a baby shower. You the only one pregnant, but everybody from the baby shower stole all your gifts. They don't even need them. Why did you do that? And you went to the bathroom and then you come back and everybody then robbed you and left the baby shower and you have all these beautiful gifts. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else is pregnant. Nobody else around. Nobody got pregnant people in their family. They just wanted to do it. They just wanted to do it because that's what they do. Because somebody steal or somebody do shit like this. And this is what they wanted to do. You understand what I'm saying? This is obvious. This is like, you know, anybody can do what I'm doing right here. I'm not gonna be, like I said, if I haven't public, when it's saying Jesus or Christ is saying, if you have one like me, bring them onto me, show them to me. And y'all trying to do this little thing with the yay energy or whatever like this, but this just showed me somebody is in competition or something with me. For what? Like somebody already been doing something and building something behind the scenes without me included in it. That was connected to me heavily. Do you know what I'm saying? Like there's no way. Everybody's a traitor. Everybody is a traitor or something like this at this point. But I'm telling you, whatever they have is they have, more status, or they're more connected, or within these past 7 years, people have abandoned ship on companies, corporations that were controlling things, and you know, it's like a soft thing or a gap in between heaven and the earth. These people, this could be shit that was left for me, being who I am, to be able to operate these things. And because you knew that I didn't know, because you was able to convince a lord or a father or something that this is a girl or this is this or that is that. Do you understand? This person could have probably not cared about me or something in the first place or whatever this is, because you knew it was going to be really hard. You knew. Parents don't do that. Parents don't neglect the child, not feed the child, not do something like this and leave the somebody. There's a father or a God in it, or somebody is going to have to admit that you failed a little God. You failed somebody. Like they knew something was about to go on between like the heavens and the earth, and one of these heavens or something like this, before you get to that most high place. And you wanted to make sure it's not the person that was chosen. You wanted it to be a whole group of people. We can do it. We can do it. Bob, somebody's name might be Bob. That's what you did, because you knew the pits are the foot soldiers, and that's what their coat of arms is representing on the whole thing, or the Freemasons or checkerboard floor, which is more African. This hall and these other names and shit like this. You know, these people got bamboozled, you know, into like some kind of communication or something like this. You know, I was just watching this little reel or whatever on my thing where it said women in the US or something like this, and it was saying something like, I don't know, I can't remember. I think I posted it, reposted it, but it was something about like about something ghosting or something like this, right? Because somebody want to make it seem like, oh, are you mad because all those people was communicating with you, or that you never thought would communicate, and then they slowly walked away? No, because I don't remember the this is the crazy part, because they probably thinking more about the communication that they had or thought they had with me than me thinking about it, because I did not have communication with any of these people. Like, you know, I don't know what to tell somebody. There's another weird person in the background that always wanted that attention, that cleaves on to me to steal all the good attributes to being what I am or who I am. And that's who you was talking to and being misled by and manipulated by, or something like this. You know, men don't do shit like this. I tell you, these got to be women, because men is not trying to go get your body count and smear it all over town so that another man don't want to mess with you. Like, men don't want to see another man with a woman. But women do shit like this. It's somebody that is sexually harassing me, a woman. And they're cyber sexual harassing me. Straight the fuck up. It's like, oh, this person no, I'm gonna tell you why this person walked away. Because I'm speaking about what I should not know about the fact that you guys secretly married me, probably to a woman or a girl or my neighbor or to Mexico. And you want to act like Mexico is big and bad and bold and all this other stuff. But really, even if this person is, and they act like they cared about me or something, or they was my friend, or y'all married me to my friend, or whatever you did, that this person was driving off my energy the whole time. They was using my server and theirs to empower themselves on this soil. And in their, so again, this is something like, it was another scripture that came out yesterday about this. And I was like, okay, I got to go into that. Because it's like she has made herself rich with all the princes of the world. This could be a Kim Kardashian. This could be somebody. They trying to say, I feel like somebody want me to think it's like a Beyonce or something. But I mean, it could be. I mean, they do have fentanyl on the nose, coat of arms. Okay. And it ain't nothing like a real bad bitch that did all that work. And they have a societal and a celebrity norm to be losing to a just... You know, they had to use whatever resources to make me look like I ain't shit. And to be losing to that person? Oh, no. Even the motherfuckers in Hollywood or something that don't like or do like somebody, they're going to gain together and they're going to say, we can't never let it like a regular, at-home mom or a regular bitch can think that she going to talk to us like this or something like this. Now, there's a love-hate situation with these people. I don't care what you say. None of these people is deadly in love. This is about like a competition about who was going to get the Christ, who was going to own the Christ, who was going to covet the Christ, who was going to do something like this. It did not go as planned for these people or something like this. This is like somebody removing all of the software out of you that is going to get you to be able to get your fortune right now. So say I woke up, we did all this stuff, you know, it been stagnant for a minute, but I was supposed to be getting information about some finances or something. Again, somebody is saying something about somebody being a clown. The only way to make people aware of this, whether this is going to go through or not, is by speaking the truth about it. Okay? This energy here with this King of Cups energy, this could be, they could be trying to make this clown person, because this karmic circus tarot or something like this, that is probably Umar Johnson's daughter, or a clone or something that they made like me, or they trying to say that's the first or the second version. That's not. That person looked like my auntie Christine. Okay? And, you know, these could be the first people, like PJ or whoever it was that introduced my dad to my mom or something like this. That could have been a whole setup or something like this. I don't know what this is. We got chariot energy. Like, and I don't want nobody trying to check me about, these are the storylines. I'm not mixing anything up. These are the storylines that I got about how I got here, or the little bits and pieces that I got about how people met and stuff like this. If these people lied about it, that's your problem. I don't know. This is what adults told me that I thought I could trust. You understand? There's no book written on this. There's no nothing like this part of this. You understand? All right. So somebody could be looked at as a King of Cups energy here, but this might be the person that don't have no money. So somebody could be spiffing up their lifestyle, buying things, collecting things, have lots of expensive things around them, but they should not have no money. This person is not the one. Maybe somebody is Jesus, or they're trying to say this person is Jesus, or this person is the Christ, but this is not the daughter of the powerful ones or the daughter of the elite, but somebody could be getting finances instead of me. Put it like this. Or somebody is saying you look like a clown, you're not getting no money or something like this. No. Whatever we've been doing for centuries and centuries, that shit, this eruption or whatever this is because y'all tried to let some people play with that real energy. It just is what it is. We got the Chariot energy. This person could be going to jail for identity fraud or something like this. Or somebody is saying that this is not a King of Cups. This is a clown. This is the one that they chose though, right? The one that they try to choose over me or you because somebody's sure of themselves or what they're saying or what they heard God tell them. All right? So you want to try to clown somebody. All right? Or you wanted to pick the clown because it's more theatrical. This person does more, you know, entertainment like tarot or something. We're not doing that. We come on here and do raw, true, uncut. Wisdom is more precious anyway. Still, motherfucker. That's what we come on here and do. All right? Nobody's doing all that. You got my channel blocked on here. I don't even have as much subscribers as I should. I know my shit ain't bad. I know, again, it ain't how many is who, but at the same time, no, like something ain't right. Okay, period. Somebody playing too much. All right. So you're right. That's why I'm not stressing about it. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's why I'm not trying to go harm anybody about it. That's why I'm not going making no complaints about it. You know, that's really like not giving a fuck. All right. But again, we're looking at this as like these are stepping stones, though. Something has to be addressed in a way because this is about somebody's growth or movement forward. Somebody wants to keep me stagnant, or you or whoever this is stagnant. They want to keep you in like a loop or something like this. Okay. And we're not having it. Because at this point in time with this process, those people are not more important than this person that's doing what this is right now in this category. You have your category that you in. That's not meaning that you can't communicate with God or nothing like this and you're not chosen or something like that. But you have that. Why the fuck are you over here messing around in it? It's almost like these people are trying to hide something. And it's almost like this is like Tamar's dad, not God, that these people is dealing with, that allowed these people to ridicule and do this stuff as long as the daughter couldn't see it. And the person let her be raped and pillaged and stolen from and robbed over and over again and didn't do nothing about it because somebody is, even if this is a masculine, this person is very passive, or somebody is a people pleaser, or they're always like trying to be kind, or it's hard for them to say no to certain people or certain situations or something like this. It's something weird like this. All right. So somebody about to be looking like a clown or something. We also got a page of pinnacle. I said a page of pinnacles, pebbles. Okay. We got the, you know, like what would have been better for everybody if I just never knew nothing. Everything was still stagnant. My life had started to slither and fall apart and crash and everything. And then I just sat here and didn't expose the people that's doing it when they didn't have no right to do whatever it is. It's done. It's okay. I'm not feeling like I lost anything or nothing. If the relationship, like I said, if this was some kind of sacrifice of my relationship or something, because these people wanted this person to be attached to somebody else, they didn't want me to have somebody or whatever like this, it still ain't your place. It's not, it's wrong, right? Even if you felt like you had the authority, the money, the moves, or the group, the domination, or whatever you needed to do so, you look like a bully. These is people that look like a bully. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I know what you're doing already, so it's not going to afflict me. Sometimes I get heavy on my heart at the end of the day, like, damn. You know why? Like, dude, like, and I feel like somebody wanted you to feel like the heighten of something or feel some kind of love and then just crash you down and then make it like you was going to stay there. No, I just changed directions. I mean, well, damn. If I was going walking and everything like this and hiking every day, and then one day I end up having a hiking issue and I fall down and plummet to the earth 20 feet or something like this and break my neck and I got to sit there for 3 weeks because nobody know that I'm there, and animals is nibbling at my toes, and it's a traumatic experience for me, and then I get better from that. It might be that I don't want to take, I might still want to hike, but I don't want to take those kind of trails no more or something like this. Or yeah, my neck been fucked up, so I might not even be able to, because we're not talking about if somebody got hurt when Jesus got dropped off that cliff by those people. What we saying is somebody got the fuck back up. You know, and they may not, it might be like, well, maybe I didn't really fall. Somebody might have started having flashbacks like, I thought I saw somebody standing next to me before I fell down there. And then, you know, this might change the way you look at somebody, a situation, the scenery, or something like this. It's just, you know, some of us didn't get, one of us didn't get coddled like everybody else. One of us didn't get, it's not that, there's not like a music deal or a scout for a record label or a scout for the sports or something like this, that they come and they're looking at you and they see you like this and they want to snab you up. No, these people seeing you like that, if we're talking about biblically or spiritually, and most of these men, most of these people could have been men that was feeding off this energy, but they never would have let you know that they was feeling what the fuck you was doing with the word or something like this. All right? It's a thing. I don't know what this thing is that somebody got, but these are the prideful people. Okay? And then somebody just was going to let you keep doing this or something like this and not give you your props or something like this, or act like, you know, it's not opening their eyes or whatever like this because they don't want it to be. It may not even be that it's a woman. It may be that it's me or you. Who knows what these people or how long they've been watching you or what kind of vendetta or something they got against me. The fuck? You know, it's like that little kid at school, that goody two-shoes kid that's the teacher's pet that be messing around you, saying little snarky stuff or whatever like this. And then when you growl at them a little bit or be like, go sit you get on my, you know, something like this. Then like, oh my goodness, Miss Peterson. But all this bitch been playing around, you know, with that smart ass shit, you know, that preppy little smart ass shit, you know, like they untouchable or something like this. And then, you know what I'm saying? And then now it's like, oh my goodness, look at, oh, she's such an animal. Look, she just did like this, or she just stepped to me or something like this. That's what y'all look like. Some bitch ass shit. That's what it looked like. Because nobody is ever gonna know, like I said, there's no reason to do this kind of taunting, or I thought we were supposed to be working together or moving something. There's no reason, there's no other reason to do this type of taunting or something to anybody. I mean, I would think. I would think. It really wouldn't be no other reason here than some kind of envy or jealousy or something like this. And again, by all means, most of these people have more than somebody. This is what this is like. And nobody else is going to ever be able to tell you, no matter how many listening devices, how many plugs they try to put in my brain or try to see what I'm going to say or something like this. Nobody else is having this experience exactly like this on the earth. I don't believe that they are. I do not. I believe that some people tapped into this energy, they can't fucking take it. Some of these girls that, whether they hate me, can't stand me, like me, crushing on me or whatever, they've been sitting in the energy. Some of these readers that you wanted to reduce the biblical energy down to just reading because I'm using images or I'm using cards. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody that was going to sit here and do this. They was going to be so patient. They was going to sit here and wait for you to not come into yourself, because I've been myself since I picked up a phone and started recording and doing videos, whether it was history, Bible, or this. But they wanted you to get comfortable enough or to wait for you to like show that side of yourself. That's a more intimate thing that, like, I feel like it's more intimate, like, because when I'm in the public, I don't act a certain type of way. I carry myself like a lady. I carry myself a certain type of way. You know, when I'm at home, I'm talking to my children and my family. I don't, whatever. But when I'm with my girlfriends, we talk how sometimes we get to talking on here. All right. So, you know, I believe that people know this, that was watching me over the years or whatever. They know that when I get with my girls, we talk like this. It's a lot of cussing. It's a lot of laughing. It's a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Movement. Is a lot of everything. So, you know, I feel like somebody want to say, oh my God, see, look at this person or whatever like this. Or somebody was going to keep pushing until you got mad and cuss or something like this. None of it really matters. Oh, well, but we got you saying it or whatever with your face. So what? You're putting too much emphasis on what this is. Oh, we're just going to wait until another person comes so that we can give this fake image and persona. You know, they're watching some of these kids growing up as murderers. They're putting them up on pedestals. They're killers. They're mother disrespectful people. They're doing crimes and having sex already in the 5D in their dream state. Probably sometimes some of these people are not being so obvious. How we was like, I'm going with my boyfriend, and then you come back and your hair all messed up. Some of these people, some of these children, you know, they was having sex and you didn't even know, like in the school, on the school grounds and stuff like this. This is what they're lifting up here. All right. That they're going to then groom later on, and then, or they're going to do the same thing, try to put this person on the pedestal and then drop this person down or something like this. Or they're grooming them to be a certain type of way, because as long as you can keep this type of fake composure on camera, everybody will believe that you are the Christ when you say it. What's going to ruin you is if you keep saying this, or you say you're chosen and you're acting like this. Well, that's not the truth. Do we know? This was all this chaos, and these people are feeling this rumbling feeling or this unsettling feeling around them right now. I feel like this is something that's coming back onto the populace here as to how they try to make one person feel. And some of these people ain't strong enough to carry the same energy or something like this here. Somebody's been doing this to you like 3 decades in a row here, just to make sure that they look like they are the better person for some type of job or something like this. Or some type of position or something like this. We got the 6 of Swords energy, this clown energy, or somebody could be like a Joker energy or something like this. This person could be one to send a mother and child. This could be also Joker energy as well. Okay. Killer clown. I remember the Phoenix Marvelous. I remember she had her channel at first. She was doing a lot about like Michael Myers. Like she was worshiping those particular energies and stuff like this. Okay. Maybe again, these people got to see something about energies that were like wicked in the background that I didn't. You know, I was thinking at first that if a father or something was like a leader or some kind of cult or something, like a horror people cult or a family member or something, like they were using those monsters or something to protect you or something like this. You know, so I don't hate on something just because it's dark or gory or anything like this. Okay. But it's giving me, and also like the Joker is like clown energy, but there's really nothing. There's something really stoic and serious about the Joker. You know, I feel like somebody also wants it to be like a energy. One of us to be in the energy where it's like, forget it, nothing else. All hope is lost. Like somebody wants you to put the black clothes on and turn into one of the darker energies, or they're saying, oh, you don't get it. God turned his back. And it's like, I didn't turn my back on myself. And they said, but no, you don't get it. We said God didn't. And I said, well, I didn't turn my back on myself. So that's the only thing that I can think of, like how I'm looking at the situation here. All right. It's just an energy. It's just a flow. It's a flow. It's a little bit easier if you're being attacked and you have finances and friends and an entourage and a group and security guards and fans and stuff like this. It's a little bit easier to feel somebody still pushing you forward like, oh, we love you. But when you don't have anything, when it's dead, total silence, and you really got to count on yourself, some of these people will never know. You chose a path already. You will never know what it feels like to, and that's what I'm saying about how they try to put a celebrity view on you. In the dark, though. Without the growth, without the fandom and all this shit, and then they wanted to see how you was gonna like feel like you can't breathe or something like this. Like this is some psycho something here, analysis or something. All right. Now this clown energy could be just be a high priestess in reverse. There's some 5 of Wands energy where people are trying to badger someone. A lot of these people could be in these towns because they could be moved away from the regular town where we come from, and they can be scattered around here. And they just needed me to come here and stay here for these 7 years without a valid masculine by my side or something, so that they can all like sacrifice me slowly, like a lasher energy, or try to put some crimes on me or something like this. Because I feel like there's something special about this masculine and something special about me that these people were siphoning. All right. So they may not like kill me and leave me in the field. Maybe they did or something like this, you know, do something to my neck or something like this, and then do something like this, and then I'm here now. But I was also feeling like somebody trying to white walker somebody. Like, we got to get rid of this. Anybody seen one of these? Because in that scene when Daenerys and them is sitting there looking at the white walker, they're like, oh, well, we got to do about it. It just seemed like all the fake people, you know, because I like to show the little pieces that I didn't see. But in that instance, I could see, you know how somebody try to make somebody fear something, but something is hiding inside of that. It made me think about the white people, or the wheat, or the pure-blooded people, or the pure races of this nation that would have probably had something that they band together and built over time to make sure that they could assure that these people would never come and take our power fully. And somebody want to make it seem like you still fighting this battle and not going and conforming means that you a white walker and that these things need to be destroyed or something. See, they still talking that shit. We already over here doing this. We done stole everything. We done moved everything from this person. We done hid everything from this person that they could get. We didn't help this person on they, like, I want the death of all these motherfuckers that call themselves watchers. I want the death of all the heads of all these motherfuckers that call themselves the leaves on the reef. I want all the motherfuckers that have blood on them. It's said and fucking done. Because you won't stop. So it's almost like, I forget where I was because I just got distracted a little bit. Yeah, the white walkers, but I could see like on Daenerys' face, it's like a fake Daenerys. Like, yeah, we got to get rid of this. It's almost, it was kind of like sad when I was looking at the walker, because it's like, these people do have to go on. They have to be here. They have to go on. Somebody's just making sure you're not at the top. You know, they're making sure all the filthy people is at the top. The walker is just fighting. It's like it's trying to fight for its life. The little bit that is left of it. It was like a half of a body or something, right? I think. You know, it still has to be here. It still has to move on. It still has to, you know, fight for the right or something like this. That these people, I just was looking at the face of like Daenerys and all them, and I'm like, those are the fakes. Those are the phonies. You know what I'm saying? This is what it's come down to. Or this is what they wanted it to come down to, as somebody to just be barking and everything. But the thing is, you haven't defeated everybody. You didn't take down the whole Olympia. You didn't take down the whole thing. You still looking at me. That don't look like defeat to me. So the only thing you can do is alter the reality of the people. The only thing that you can do is manipulate something. You know what I'm saying? This is what I think we were talking about this last night. The reality of something. This is like everybody in the classroom know that James took Becky's gold ring, but they don't like Becky because she's the teacher's pet, or whatever this is, or whatever their reasoning would be. All day, every day, everybody, you know, knew about this. They knew she was going to be stressed out. It was her grandmother's ring or something like this. You didn't say anything. You were on the side of, your works would be that you are going to sit on the side of a thief. Because you don't like the way somebody smiles or look, or the way they wear their makeup, or how they communicate with the teacher, or whatever this, the good grades that they get, or the bad grades that they get, or whatever this would be. There's envy here. There's something very envious here. You know, and a lot of people have been compromised that was supposed to be the protectors of those of us that are these individuals or something like this. And they want to excuse some type of behavior and say that somebody is jealous or something, instead of calling something out for what it is. And that's wrong. And that's not going to, I'm not going to settle for that ever. And this is the fucking truth. The Ace of Swords here. Some cuss words coming. It don't even say that. God said that you ain't never going to be able to get to heaven after you cuss. It just said that he don't like it. Just like he said he don't like masturbation. But we also know that masturbation, heavily, most of this word is talking about people manipulating situations, time, energy, words. They're manipulating a situation. It's manipulating. Masturbation is manipulation. It's heavy manipulation or changing up paperwork document. Because when people come down here to go check on these children that need to find who children needs it, where this belong or something like this. Somebody want to be able to come right down here and find out. They don't want to have to deal with wait. But you said you changed the baby at the hospital and then you moved. This, you get what I'm saying? It's something like this. And the truth is somebody's being a stingy little piece of trash. All right? All right, this person is not gifted. This is not an illusion. Somebody is trying to steal or keep hold of somebody's stuff. Or somebody could have even left Christianity and went to Islam to learn how to teach God a fucking lesson on earth. The living God or the son of God or the daughter of God or whatever, to teach this bitch a lesson. That's what you really did. And you went over there. And then you tried to join Islam. And then you tried to empower yourself by getting 10 more wives or something like this. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But that shows you what kind of motherfucker you, yeah, you left behind. It kind of looked kind of weak, actually. It looked like none of them bitches got, if you need 10 of them, none of them ain't got nothing to do on me, because you was happy when you was with me. You was well fed with good ass food when you had me. You was able to relax after work and the children was in bed by 7 o'clock and I had food on the table and I already fed your ass. You was for 20 something years like this until I figured out that somebody was fucking playing with me. Now, this don't even only have to do with my relationship. A lot of this stuff that happened in my household with the witchcraft, it don't even have nothing to do with the relationship. This has something to do with outside forces doing whatever this is that they wanted to do to manipulate or to try to force in, out a situation or something like this. Somebody is being stingy here. Somebody is hiding money. Okay, but this person was already doing this while they were with you, while they were with me or something like this. And now somebody's not fortunate, but I feel like this person was saying, damn, I was going to come back to you. I'm telling you, somebody is stretched out here that wasn't supposed to, but I don't think somebody was coming back, but they're not going to have nothing. Because somebody, whoever, if they was dealing with your, like this is why I said, you can't think that, even if you found out that this wasn't somebody's real mother and the person really thought that that was their real mother, or the person was confused about what somebody's trying to say about who they are or something, and these people invited you to hang out with them and do this person wrong. Day one right there. I don't even care if I don't like somebody. It's just the energy that's connected with that. Why I would never just choose to go up, hey, we want to hurt this person or we want to do this. And I've never been recruited to do anything like that. So I don't know what it would be like to be given a free pass or something like this in order to do something like that. I don't think I would want to. No matter, come on, the person can't do nothing. We all gonna get away. We gonna make this. It's certain shit that just I don't sit right with me. It don't. I've always been somebody, like, even when it's talking about like fighting or something like this, somebody want to fight me, okay, all right, but all that calling your house and going by, seeing if my man is there, all that fucking, find out where that person live, running up on that person in their yard, or I fought a lot when I was little because people wanted to fight me, all right, and I wasn't backing down. But I've never been that fucking person that's taken it that far. If you see me at school, we got a problem in the hallway, hey, we can handle it right here. This is the main domain where we be at or whatever like this, where we gonna see each other at or something like this. If a fight happened or whatever, something that's, I'm not following you. I'm not doing none of that. It's not that important, really. That's what's starting to show me that it was so important for these people to do something like this to somebody. It was never that serious to you. They want to be relevant in a way. And then people like, okay, well, what did you do or something like this? And I'm thinking like, motherfucker, I promise you. I don't know what China got going on, because I think like they strict on their children. Like they really good with video games, but they do still cut. So, they still do cut down the hours. Now, this could be, again, we could be talking about something about people being on frequencies that can have somebody spiral out of control. If somebody keep you plugged into the game all day, plugged into something all day, if they're using your brain, like I already said, no. But it makes your men or these boys feel better to play these games and people, because that's what these rich boys or whatever, these super mega rich boys and shit and girls are doing. They're turning us into Sims, even if we don't want to, And so you don't even know that you think you living your life and you really plugged into a game. People think that you being lazy and you really plugged into a game. Somebody created it. They put lazy, this, that. Oh, on the couch. Yeah, let's put it just like this. Oh yeah, don't take a shower today. Or oh, scared of shower bathroom cameras. Okay, cool. And then they kind of try to play it off with somebody that want to know about you as if, oh, you just this person, you fat, lazy, you stink, you just sitting around here. Nobody's talking about the abuse that somebody could be suffering here. That's what this channel is about. It's to open up and release or talk about those things in the background, that it's not about nobody being mentally ill or anything. This is actually what's going on in the new age, so that they can compute you and put you in the social credit system somewhere and be able to control you with a flick of a thing. Like in China, you know, they got those screens. They can just look at people down on the street and the name of the person, the heart rate and shit pop up on the screen or whatever like this. This is basically what they're trying to do. All right. Now, if China is America really, or, you know, they're calling a place in America China now or something like this, you know, then that is something to be concerned about, I'm guessing, for Americans here. All right. So we have judgment here in the reverse. Somebody might be saying that you're not going to have no money or something like this. Maybe this masked person, this could have been a Siamese twin or something that was created before or after you in your likeness or something like this. So they might show up with the same type of makeup of you or something like this. All right. But we're seeing that, I told you there could be the real King of Cups, but they trying to say we're going to pick this one, which is this. It makes me think about this Kaya. That person looked like Kaya to me. Some of these people are resurfacing, changed. You haven't seen them in 20 years. They look a lot different or something like this. But she look like a dark-skinned Kaya in a little bit energy to me. But we got judgment here in the reverse. Like I told you, it's something about your energy. It's something about somebody's essence that people was addicted to back in the day. And we was looking to the celebrities and stuff, but you could have had some essence or something like this in your community or something like this that was a drug for some people. And they never wanted you to know this or something like this. All right? It could be the way that you connect. It could be somebody, a masculine energy, or somebody that they lifted up because of their beauty, their grace, their style, something like this, their rap, their whatever this is, their way of doing something. But they acting like this sacred, but everything that's sacred to my people, you've ruined it. You shit on it. You rubbed it around on the walls. You see what I'm saying? So no, you don't get to, you know, comfortably. If God is gonna get me to get, cause I ain't reading shit. It's already here. And my word don't come back void unless you don't want it to, because you're not doing your fucking job to find what I told you to find. Or what I showed you, and you could have found much more on that. I'm not doing that right now. I'm not getting paid enough. I'm not getting enough. You know, there could also be like perks or something. I didn't get none of my perks, motherfucker. I'm giving you the bare minimum, and it's a lot. It's the truth. That's really all you need to know, past, present, or future. So we have, this is not true for somebody here. This could be the Most High here. Somebody is the Most High, or bringing people on a higher frequency, something you saying or doing or something like this. And this person, so this could be a false judgment for somebody else. They trying to say that you broke, or you don't have no money, or you're not gonna have nothing. They're falsely judging you because these people are trying to hide something that they were doing, a sneaky trap door that they had to get into your energy. These are people that don't want you to get up to the pearly gates and touch them, so that God can probably actually really see what was going on, because then these people will probably get cleared out. Or again, we could be dealing with a fake Lord God in a higher realm that's not going to do nothing to these people anyways, because he the one that created them. Okay, he just valuing what he created more than what God created, and trying to keep us trapped here in some kind of oblivion or something like this. Now, we got the Most High energy with the, I about to say future, with the fortune in the reverse here. Somebody also shows me people, because they know if I see some people with a masculine energy, that's why I had to kind of like try to pinpoint my masculine, like which one is it? Because some of these clones of my masculine, I don't fucking like them. And then I know it's because I realized that they don't like me first. Like somebody can have a clone and they don't choose you every time or something like this. Somebody's trying to confuse something, the language, or confuse something. In the end, where everybody's like, did everybody get to meet with a match or something? Yeah, but you know that somebody didn't. And it's not like, oh, I need that masculine so I can plug in and I can feed off. No, because obviously I already have whatever this is that it takes. But again, if somebody's pairing you with somebody, what's the use of that person? Now, this is the thing. If you are being kept in a certain realm like earthly, then somebody with wings could be coming in and out and playing in your face and shit like this. And you won't see it, or you won't know how to protect yourself from it, or nothing. This person will just have an open door access and then start bringing more people in and shit like this, playing in your energy or something like this. That's why somebody's doing something like that. And it's to make it seem like, or like say they know that you about to say something that's like lit the next day. They're going to say, oh, such and such was there last night, or such and such was going towards that energy last night, or they were around your house last night. So the fuck what? And I know why they was there. They was there because you knew I was about to say something. So you trying to come over here and act like you rubbed up against me or touched my coattail and gave me the gifts when you came over here just to try to denote. Or nobody's doing this little shit right here for no fucking reason. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Come on, man. So this is gonna shame somebody. You need to be shamed yourself. Whoever the fuck this is. They thought even if they get these elders or these older fathers or whatever to start saying, oh, we're gonna get you, Israel cried Jerusalem or something, that somebody supposed to whimper or something. I'm just trying to tell you. I'm telling you, somebody got something. They just being petty. They just not bringing it forth here. They trying to breadcrumb you for this. Whatever it is. You know, they gave kudos to a Claire Huxtable, but I guess a Claire Huxtable today that's kind of sharp, witty, but precise and accurate and very, you know, when she get mad, you don't like it. Somebody don't like that. That wouldn't even be appreciated these days, I guess. I guess you need, get your motherfucking ass out of here, Chucky. You know, I guess you need that to be entertainment or something like this. Or you need me, yeah, that's right, bring my stuff back. I had that. You need that. That's what you need. That's right, because y'all was over here doing this to me and my kids. You need that, right? Yeah. You need that. Somebody's breadcrumbing someone. Okay? This could be somebody that don't got shit to do with this, like karmic tarot on them. Unless these are the people, like I said, you know, that has something to do with that organ trafficking with the Kanika thing. Or that could have, or the thing that could have happened to me a long time ago, 20-something years ago, at that same city. Okay? So somebody's just not giving you something here. These foreigners don't want you to have shit. They came to our land and our soil and they telling us, or telling me that I can't have something of mine. I guess they feel like they can't compromise me. It's like these is the messengers that's about to end up in that fucking pit. Because as the queen energy, you only do the pits, y'all even only letting them do this to me because you know they the foot. So you say, oh, we'll just take the head off and we'll just keep the foot soldiers or something like this. But the thing about it is, no, you can't. Because those are gifts and those property of mine. And if these property raise up against me and put their hand up towards me, I got the right to have every single one of them motherfuckers slew them. But a lot of the stuff they're doing in cyber realms or in the night, okay, or in the dark, I have the right to fire them, right? Remove all the necessary badges and materials that can allow them access back into my fortress, my home, my farm, my ranch, my palace, my energy, my vassal, whatever this is, and remove that intel before you think you're going anywhere. And back in the day, they would have probably just beheaded these motherfuckers for real, like chopped their head off and just kept it moving, because vital information is walking out the door with these particular people. So that would be them choosing the one of Wales. If this person, you know, is like a goddess and be letting people, you know, whatever like this, or do they participate in something, whatever like this is. Because I keep seeing the red dragon with all that gold or something like that. Right? The red dragon with all that gold. These could be people also that raided like all of the royal compounds around here. You know what I'm saying? Because they had a backstage pass already. They claiming they got rich some kind of way, but they just was really robbing before a rightful queen sat on the throne. They just was, and that's why I say about Charles and them or whatever this is, or they just letting something happen and not doing something about it, knowing that people were robbing or something like this. It's almost like we ain't gonna be there no more, and we was working all this time to keep you in the dark or just keep you where you was at or something. You think that we're gonna let you come sit over here or something like this? Like, it's something very hateful. It's something very disgusting here. Ace of Pentacles here. This is nothing how God showed me, especially even when Elizabeth was still alive. This is nothing how it was shown. It was nothing how it was shown to me. Ace of Pentacles here. Yeah, the most high energy. Somebody's the ace. I'm an Ace of Pentacles here. All right. This is for, we're talking more for like the alien people that don't like too much in between talking. They want to hear what you're saying directly. And so this ain't narcissism. They don't have time for too many different words and stuff. We just putting it together like this, so they know what I expect. Because I feel like people want to serve me. They just don't know. They can't understand what I'm saying. They're on like a one track. Or this could be because somebody didn't get to plug in properly into the energy. This could even be pride or something like this. Somebody don't want to come plug into me the proper way because they always had access to me one-sided, unrequited. And so they're like, oh, this is a dud or something. But no, really, you're not doing it right. So you're not going to fully get the benefits of something. So we have Temperance here. Somebody's going to be balanced out here. And somebody may not walk away, because I feel like somebody, whatever this person is, they have to be with somebody that has something or whatever like this to bring to the table. And you know, these could be also people that have to sit there and watch you try to figure it out. But we just been sitting here for too long. And I feel like nobody else had to. Y'all let the scraps in the family, in the community, everything like this come and eat off this shit. But the one that is supposed to be doing this, that's overwhelmed or have a lot of stuff to worry about or something like this, and been doing it on their own, they never had no help with this part of anything in their life, and y'all was all clustered together in some big clusterfuck. And then you're gonna act like that. You're gonna try to act like, oh, this, because they can't have help when they get it, but you had it. Yeah, something like this here. Somebody might not be able to walk away from a union, or they could not be in a union with somebody no more, and then don't walk away. Maybe these people want to know. This could be a community holding your shit hostage because they want you to leave, or maybe the community wants you to stay. And if they give you this money, are you gonna go move somewhere else if we let you have your inheritance, or are you going to stay here and build here with us? Even we treated you like shit. Old son of David. Somebody don't even want to have mercy no more. These people don't know what to do. Okay? This is a daughter too. This is a girl. That's the son of David. So for 30 years, you've been thinking that the son of David is certain masculine or something that was connected to me, that my family favored over me, or something like this. Okay, and then you're gonna try to say that it's his children that's the son of David. You're gonna try to ignore the fact of this here. See, because I was thinking there got to be an older version of me out here. A Caucasian version, actually. Because something about these older women with a younger male and an older male. But also, we seen the Ice King in reverse. Somebody's dad or something is a skinwalker. So he changes. He also have vassals that look like him, but he changes too. Okay. The Ace of Cups is in reverse, like Empress energy. So y'all could be trying to say like, because I think that was my Uncle David that lived down the street from us. So y'all trying to make it like that's the David, but I'm seeing a Caucasian male named David. Ace of Cups in reverse. All this is this people is trying to not answer for something that was done here. Really. I think that somebody wishes they would have just kept your Ace of Cups with you, because this is another something, or these people took something from you. They could have did something to your Ace of Cups, dumped it out, gave it to these people, so you rejecting these people, and you're not feeling burdened. You're not feeling like you want to accept their apology or something. They didn't. They knew how. They knew what this could do, how this could have changed your life for the best, or how it could change it for the worst. They knew both sides of something. The Hermit energy. You're not burdened by what these people, or somebody is saying, I'm rejecting you and I'm not burdened. Okay, well, you wasn't doing your part in the first place then. Because I look at this like a quiz or a puzzle or something like this, or like we're supposed to be like on not an egg hunt, but like on, it's something like looking at something like that. And somebody never showed up. They just messed around and buzzed around in your energy. And they never finished it. Somebody never came in and finished a job or something. So somebody could be upset because they seem like you just sitting around rejecting everybody and you ain't burdened for some reason. They think you should be burdened by this. Or somebody feels like you unbothered, but this person could be all in their emotions. Somebody could be manipulating them to be all in their emotions about something. But like I said, you're not communicating with this person. You know how it'd be like how Norman Bates was about that. He was like, where's my doll, or where's my thing, or something. It's something like somebody is freaking out. Somebody was freaking out like this. Maybe you don't even know what happened to this person. Everybody else know. And you don't know what happened to this person. And they think that you was just sitting here like, do, and you didn't know. Yeah, something's about to backfire on these people here. And like I told you, if this a big man-child stomping around heaven, like, oh my God, we all better be scared. Because somebody, like, who's even listening to these people? You get what I'm saying? So we got death energy. Somebody could be sending in death towards someone. Or I told you death might be one. This is like this is like somebody like Damien trying to tell Vasiri, just give me that girl, whatever, like this. Okay? Queen of Wands in reverse. A message. Okay, somebody's black cat. Maybe they don't want the girl, they want the black cat. Okay? They want the black cat. Or somebody could be calling you a black cat, making you lesser. Making you lesser. That they want you like that. They don't want you to be a big wild cat or a big cat. Or they want your black cat, whoever is your understudy that thought that they was going to raise up. Now, you could have a black cat as a Sekhmet energy or a Queen of Wands energy. And this person has more views than you. They're coming off as more likable than you or something, because the warrior don't have to, and the warrior don't give a fuck if you don't like her. She know when this ain't somebody that go chasing people down to harass them or abuse them. This is somebody that knows when they need to defend themselves. If they defend other people too, but if other people don't want they defended, they're gonna back off and they're gonna defend themselves. Because you don't care about, okay, well, I'm gonna always stand up for my motherfucking self. So that's one thing I was taught. All right, so the best way I can here. All right, so somebody can't birth something with that person though. They can't, and somebody could be sad about this, or with you. They may have put you down low or try to make you look lower, and make you reduce you. They listen to their friends, and now the family is saying, "Oh no, that's just somebody that's like a black cat or something like this." You can't build nothing with that person, and it was a good. They thought that it was a good idea to reduce you down to that. Okay, and a black cat in reverse too, or a black box. Okay, where everybody can come get it for free or something like this. Somebody was trying to lead you down this path, but that's a no for me. All right. Somebody could be also becoming like a shepherd or getting a vineyard or something like this, after slavery or whatever sometimes, or after some type of servitude. Some people was given like land or something like this, and then maybe they stayed on that land, and then they built, after all the relationships that they built from being famous or being world renowned, then I feel like this is how they started these little camps, these little underground camps. And these people got land and then just started having like their friends come in. They built like a house and reduced down to something, and kept something moving. This is how they built. I feel like they built these clans at some point in time. So somebody wants you to like, yeah, you did a good job. You may not get this chance again. We was all rooting for you, but you knew you plucked me too early. You tried to pluck me out too early. But I'm hearing that I'm still in something, still connected, or still divine, or still in that cocoon. Okay? It's like somebody don't have to come out into you. That's like some people come into your house harassing you or something. They can stand on the lawn and do whatever they want or something like this, but they really can't come in. They're not supposed to be coming in and dragging you out of your house. Okay? So somebody could be saying that you could be somebody like this, or I'm going to let you go so I could do this, and then I'm just going to give you 40 acres and a mule or something like this. And it's like, motherfucker, this is my empire. You're going to step aside. You and your whole family and anybody that got that level of thinking, you going to step the fuck aside. Yeah, you gonna take and put my shit down, because that's mine too, and you gonna take and step aside. Yeah, and then I'm gonna start getting my shit coming up in here, like it's supposed to be coming up in here through into me. This is what somebody gonna have to realize here. Okay, this could also be hidden, or this is what somebody else is thinking to do to get rid of you or something like this. This could be the truth. And then they're going to be the one receiving something. This could also be a Queen of Wands in reverse. This Queen of Wands in reverse plan is to get a whole bunch of people sick by swapping out your blood test, making it seem like you're sick instead of somebody else. But we're not sick over here. Okay, somebody else could be, and somebody swapped out somebody's like DNA test, or somebody swapped out somebody's something. But the thing is, the people that they're swapping out to bring it to, they already know who you is. You get what I'm saying? The people, that's why when the tarot is so goofy as hell now, girl, they just swapped that. The person that they bring in the paperwork to is your it could be a father, uncle, it could be a God energy or something. They are jealous or envious, or they're mad about something, and this person, and their thing that they're using right now as an anchor is, I could leave, I'll leave, and you don't have all the information, and all your stuff is scattered. Like that Texas Hold'em energy is about holding that nigga down there, and it's about scattering my children and my seed and everything. Now this could just be a message, but why it got to be you that's trying to deliver me that message? You get what I'm saying? That already swapped my fucking destiny. Like, you think that I can't talk to, if I see what the fuck I see, you think just because somebody's Beyonce, I can't pull that shit up out here and say the name like I said and whatever this is, because other motherfuckers know by now. If you don't, you better get to look. This is either Forever Young version or something. Somebody thought that they could have me or be with me, or I was going to be like my dad and put them at the top or something like this. I'm not dealing with these type of women here. They're from these clans that's by these people, or whatever the fuck this is. A lot of this, I told you, this go on behind the scenes. This is going on behind the scenes. This ain't like I'm going kicking it with these people and shaking hands with these people and stuff like this on a day-to-day or a weekly basis. No, this is another dimension here. All right. This could also be the one that is a Queen of Wands in reverse. But because of beauty, somebody tried to do something. Somebody's ill. I heard ill-mannered. So it might not be an illness, but this could be ill-mannered, because these people are humiliating the hell out of you or me in the underworld, or the underworld got more people in it than that's left up here. Or in the fake heavens. Listen, somebody have to defend themselves. It's the only way. I have to defend myself. Somebody have to defend themselves. This masculine energy can't do, whoever this masculine that you bound to, they not like you or something. They tried to act like they was, but they not. And somebody got rid of the dark ones that would fuck with you like that and was dark. They could have made them feel like you thought you was better than them or something, which is not true. I just don't need you doing that shit with me. That's gonna get you right out the fucking door. This has always been me. This has always been me. It's just like we in a different mode now. You just seen the Seven of Wands coming out here. This the same me that was reading the Bible. It's the same me. Whatever this is. It's just we in a different energy. We in a different zone right now. Somebody trying to make it like, oh, you're just you're possessed or something. Y'all, I gotta get something to eat. I do.
Waiting for connection.
I gotta get something to eat. This is the first day where I didn't just go right after my first stop in the morning time. I didn't get nothing to eat. And I really don't want nothing. I really don't want nothing. And y'all know, you know, I'm a little bit tripping. I'm not really thinking about it, but I am a little bit tripping because I told myself on my birthday, that's it. And I ain't gonna say what. We're just gonna see if it works. Because I was able to do this. I was also hearing that on January 1st or something, I stopped. About 4 years ago, I stopped smoking cigarettes. And I stopped smoking for 2 years straight. And then I came back to smoking again after 2 years. I forget what happened or something like this, but I came back to smoking. Now, I've stopped over the years and stuff like this too, but this is what we're talking about. But I'm picking up that number one. That number one could have also been something like this. They could have also swapped like somebody's birthday with mine. Somebody that have a January birthday, even my grandma's or something like this. I think my grandma's is January or February. I can't remember. Or December or something like this. Somebody could have swapped the birthday. But when I stopped smoking, I'm hearing when I started smoking, that's because the stop smoking version of me, they could have that could have been representing that. And that person somebody could have took a version of me to Texas. They could have relocated me to another land. I mean, to not Texas, but Mexico. Or Africa, like somewhere that is more cultural. They saying that it was a humbling experience. It was just bullying. It's kidnapping. It's torture or something like this. But it also, okay, for some kind of torture or something, or some kind of somebody was making money off of whatever they was having somebody do there. All right. I told you, somebody thinks that they know best for you, and this was how they were handling your image. That's my image. I'm the only one supposed to make it. Anything that have to do with my image or my images, I'm the only one supposed to be making. Once I make it to this level of godhood, that's the first thing where you learn yourself and you learn something, and you get to look down and you get to look at each version of you and see something about yourself that you maybe couldn't see when you was all put together. Somebody else was not supposed to be doing that process. Those are the perks of me being on this level right now. So we're not being haughty. The motherfuckers that think you stopping me from that and you playing in my fucking face, you the ones that's prideful and haughty. Because you benefiting more off of my shit right now than these could be superstars. You had your chance to shine. My shit ain't on a superstar level, but this could be about my energy or something where I would have been able to go on some tour and be treated like a, but even if somebody tried to separate me from myself and let somebody else have, so I can't even have that fucking experience. This is the kind of shit that we talking about that somebody did that's wrong. And you can't think that shit gonna be balanced out on the earth for you and those motherfuckers that thought that was okay while that was going on. This is somebody that didn't think you was cool enough for something to hang out with, but yet and still they want to use your vassal to attract men or something like this. This could be somebody that flew you around or something like this and made a lot of money off of you, like they a female pimp, and I would never let no another bitch sit, because I said this was the law and order that I was hearing source telling me. I'm just making sure when I'm talking about this shit on the channel, I make sure you know this, so that when this wrath come for your ass, when it's proven that you did this shit and you shouldn't have did it, we know you knew.